You know, lot of us, we desire to go to heaven. It's a common thing these days, right? Whether it is moksha, liberation, going directly to heaven. Right? Has anybody thought about this in this group? When we die, we have to go directly to heaven. Right? No one? No one is thinking about going to heaven. Nobody is thinking about achieving moksha, liberation. Nothing like that. Okay. So all of you are, in an evolved state. So you don't even have to think about going to heaven. But that is not the case with normal people. Huh? Everybody think about, after death we have to go directly to heaven. Now the question, pardon? Yeah. Yeah. So there are stories of rebirth and finally going to heaven and a lot of issues, right? So now how do we go to heaven? That is a big question. Now in the 8th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna gives a very simple answer. If you want to go to heaven, very simple answer. Everybody can practice it. You don't have to practice yoga and all. Everybody can practice. You know what the simple trick which Krishna is explaining in the 8th chapter? All you have to do is, when you are about to die, okay, just about to die, at that time, you have to think about the God. Think about Narayana. Think about Krishna or the Lord, whoever. The moment you are about to die, when you think about the Lord, you go directly to heaven. Right? So this is explained in Gita. Now, very simple thing to do. Everybody can do that. So this is the story. So there's this very cruel guy. Totally cruel. He has not done anything good in his life. He has only thought about hurting people. Right? Accidentally, what happened was, when his son was born, okay, he accidentally named him Narayana. Now he went on doing his cruel deeds for so many years, and finally he's on his deathbed. He's about to die. So when he is about to die, all his thoughts are about money. He has made lots of money. He's only thinking about money. So he thought, have I written my will properly? Let me check it once again. Right? Or has someone changed the will? I just want to make sure one more time if my will is written properly. So he calls out to his son, Narayana, and he dies. Right? He calls out to Narayana to bring the will, to check. But the moment he calls out on Narayana, he dies. And when you die, the Lord of Death has to take him to wherever, hell or heaven, decided according to your karma, whatever you have done in your life. So Lord of Death comes. Now in the rule book, there is something, okay. At the time of death, if you're thinking about Narayana or the Lord, you have to take him to heaven. Very simple. So story is like Yama is, or Lord of Death is forced to take him to heaven. So this is a story, okay. Never happens like that. This is why there is a lot of misinterpretation in our scriptures. So when you read our scriptures like Gita, okay, it is written maybe 1 or 2 lines. That 1 or 2 lines has got lots of in-depth meanings. So it is not just what is on the periphery, right? And that is why an interpretation by a learned teacher who has lived that life can only explain it. So if you go and read Bhagavad Gita, you are reading it and interpreting it with your own biases. And there is high chance of interpreting it totally wrong. And this was one of the totally wrong interpretation. Now, in the same 8th chapter, Krishna explains other things. Okay. So before dying, you have to focus on your Bruvor Madhye. Bruvor Madhye. What is Bruvor Madhye? Bruvor Madhye. Krishna is saying that you have to focus between your Bruvor Madhye. Okay, Bruvor Madhye is between your eyebrow center. So you have to focus between your eyebrow center. And then you have to chant the famous Akshara. Which is the famous Akshara? Om. You have to look here between the eyebrow center and you have to chant Om. If you can do that, you will reach me. Now, in a lot of our yogic practices, we do this, especially in Kundalini Yoga, we do a lot of this. Sambhavi Mudra, Om chanting, all of this we do. Right? That's all fine. But when you are about to die, can you do this? Focusing here and chanting Om, can you do it? In normal cases, when you are going to die, what do you think about? What do you think about? You think about money. You think about your loved ones. Okay, I have to see my granddaughter's daughter's daughter also and play with her. Right? You think about people who are very close to you, about your money, but a lot of material things. Normally, every person before dying, even though they are saying Rama 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 or Krishna 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 before dying, because they know they are going to die, even they are saying, right? Help me, don't kill me yet. I have got other things. And I'm chanting Rama 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 or Krishna 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 or Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. It doesn't matter. Right? It's just a representation. Even though we are chanting the name of the Lord, our focus is not there. Our focus is on the material things. So the actual thing is, what Krishna is explaining is, you are only able to achieve this and chant Om while you are dying only if you have done it throughout your life. With daily diligent practice of yoga. Otherwise, you will never be able to do it. Right? With daily diligent practice of yoga, all the material desires are eliminated. You don't crave for anything material anymore. You're not craving for money. You're not craving for love, affection, whatever. People. You're not craving for your body. You're not craving for anything of that sort. If you have desires left, you have to come back. If you have no desires left and your mind is steady and fully concentrated on the Lord, Om is a representation of that Lord. Right? Krishna says that Om is a representation of Krishna himself. So only your desire is to achieve that particular state of universal consciousness or being one with the Lord. No other desires left. When you are in that state, you reach me. This is what Krishna is explaining. Right? Not just saying Krishna, 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 Krishna or Narayana, Narayana, Narayana before that. That is all misinterpretations. So with daily diligent practice of yoga, Dirghakala Nairandarya Abhyasa. Okay, eventually all the material desires go away. You don't have any more craving with the material desires. And your only aim will be to merge into the universal consciousness. At that state, you are leaving your body. Then you are with him. Right? At that stage, if you still have desires, you will never reach your goal. At that state, if your only desire is to achieve union, state of union or state of yoga with universal consciousness or with the Lord, you achieve moksha.